beautiful. Welcome back to my tarot channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Roya. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Now, my dear, hope you're having an amazing day and everything's going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now, guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is a future spouse reading, and it's all about why your future spouse will fall in love with you. This was a suggestion of one of you guys, so thank you very much. And yeah, let's dive straight away into the reading. As always, my dear, I have 3 pals you can choose from. And we have a pink-white theme going on here, color theme. So this is pal 1, this is pal 2, and this is pal 3. The Strength card, the Lover's card, and the Empress card. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comments section. And as always, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal 1, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, why will your future spouse fall in love with you? Let's start straight away. First of all, my dear, I would like to get you guys some tarot cards. So let's start for my beautiful pile 1. Why will your future spouse fall in love with you? Let's see. The first card we have is the Page of Cups. We have another page, the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, the Ten of Cups. The King of Wands. The Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. All right. The cards. Let's see. All right, and the Hermit. At the back of the deck, my dear, we have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, let's start straight away. The messages are pretty straightforward. The first thing, my dear pile 1, I would like to share here with you is I'm hearing one thing that made your future spouse fall in love with you is the fact that with you, they can be themselves. And this, my dear, is something so important, right? When it comes to any kind of relationship, when we talk about friends, family dynamics, and of course, romance as well, romantic connections. I mean, we want to be loved for who we are. We don't want to be loved for someone that we're not, someone that we are pretending to be, just so we can maybe be likable or, other people can accept us. And what I'm seeing here with your future spouse is that honestly, your future spouse has never ever felt so comfortable around someone like they do around you. And this is something that truly means a lot to them. Maybe this person, I'm even hearing from a very young age, it could be the case that a lot of people judge them or were really strict on them. And it's kind of like this person has felt very often that people were putting an image on them, what they wanted to see For example, let me give you guys an example so you can understand it better. And it doesn't have to resonate with everyone, but this is just so you can understand this thought better. Let's just say this person had a parent, and this parent had high expectations of them. And let's just say they wanted this person to become like a certain career, and maybe this is not what this person wanted at all, but they just felt like their family was determining, who they are supposed to be. But for them, the biggest freedom is when you can be who you are unapologetically. And for them, it is so, so important to celebrate each other for who we are. And with you, my dear Padawan, this person truly feels seen and heard for who they are, and it nurtures them. It is even, I'm hearing, so healing to them that they can be who they are. And not to say that this person necessarily cares what other people think of them, but it's just that I feel like from a very young age it has influenced them. There has been some kind of influence on them regarding always trying to be someone that you're not just because other people expect you to be. And yeah, this person, I truly feel like now that they're an adult, they are living a life that is very authentic to them. So it's kind of like, because there was a certain amount of restriction in their life growing up, now they are living a life that is truly authentic to the kind of experiences and the kind of freedom that they always wanted regarding self expression, regarding doing whatever it is that they want to do. And I truly feel like, my dear Palwan, this is something that you yourself will also feel very, yeah, I'm hearing very obviously that they feel very comfortable around you. It's kind of like when you guys come together, you're gonna see that you have a lot of things that are similar, not necessarily when it comes to your personality or your upbringing, or even for some of you, maybe even where you're coming from, but it is more so about the values, what it is that you want from life, what it is that you want to create. There are definitely some similarities there. And another thing I would like to say here regarding why they fell in love with you is this person, of course, it depends on whether you have met them or not, but regardless of that, when they will meet you, they will feel like they already know you, or there is this like familiarity about you. Sometimes we meet someone and we just click, like we just are so compatible. Maybe we just met them for the very first time, but having conversations with them, feel so comfortable being around them, is such a yeah, great experience. And we may feel like we know them, like there's something about them which truly is familiar to us. This is what I'm seeing here. So it's kind of like when your future spouse meets you, if you haven't, of course, met yet. For some, maybe you already have, but they will feel so safe, and they will feel like they know you. You will not feel like a stranger to them. And I truly feel like this is something both of you guys are feeling towards each other. So it's not only them, but you will also feel like, wow, there is something about this person that I know, or I may have just met them, but they don't feel like a stranger at all. And this is what you're gonna see. I also feel like, my dear Palawan, and this could be connected to the previous messages I shared with you guys regarding the fact that with you, they truly feel like they can be their authentic self. But I feel like there is a side of them that they will only show to you, a side of them which is very vulnerable, very intimate, very deep, and they will show you the side of them, and it will be the ultimate, I'm hearing, proof of their trust. Something they would never ever share with people who they don't trust. And this is very interesting. I feel like it has something to do with maybe their deepest feelings, or maybe even certain experiences in their life that they don't talk about with everyone. So they will share things with you that will also mean a lot to you, because you will see, wow, yeah, this person truly, they respect me and they trust me. I'm hearing. Another thing that I find very interesting, my dear pal one, is that when you guys will enter each other's lives, you will bring change into your future spouse's life. Those changes will be welcomed by your future spouse. It's kind of like they will not resist it, but they will actually be very open to it. Your future spouse will take you very, very serious, and that's actually another thing. They will see you as, I'm hearing, marriage material. So, whatever this may mean to them, maybe they're looking for a partner and there are certain things that they would like to have in a partner, and maybe you are embodying it. But this could also be another reason why they will fall in love with you. They will feel like you are what they have been looking for, or you are this life partner that they want, you know? Another thing, my dear pal one, I would like to share here is that they're pursuing you. Okay, for the majority of you guys, your future spouse will pursue you, but of course, take it how it resonates, right? Because for some of you guys, it could also be vice versa. But I truly feel like, my dear pal one, pursuing you for your future spouse, it will come so natural. You know, sometimes when a person wants to pursue another person, it could be the case that they are stressed out a lot, or they don't know what to do. But with you guys, once again, there is this element of something just flowing naturally. It's just something being so natural to experience, not a lot of overthinking, but just embracing. And this is exactly the energy that's being shown here to me. I truly feel like, my dear Palwan, your future spouse will have great fun pursuing you. So will you as well, by the way. But it's truly coming from such a gentle space, and they mean it. But of course, you will also be aware of it, that they are serious about you. But they will maybe even be romantic, gentle, I'm hearing, with their approach, but decisive for sure. I'm hearing gentle but decisive. You will know that they're determined. You will know that they're consistent with you. So that's interesting. Let me get you guys an oracle card as well. Why will, my dear pal one, why will your future spouse fall in love with you? What do you need to know? Look at that. New moon and Taurus, and it says know your worth. Yeah, this is exactly okay. This is confirming a message that I received. I truly feel like, my dear pal one, your future spouse will see you for who you are. Okay, this is interesting. Oh my goodness. If you remember, I talked about the fact that something that your future spouse will love is that they can be their authentic self in front of you. They don't have to pretend to be anyone else, but they can truly be who they are, and you're accepting of it. You're even celebrating it. I see that it is not only coming for them, but also for you. They're also going to be someone who will see you for who you truly are. They will see your worth. They will see how incredible you are, the beautiful soul that you are. And this is a wonderful energy, because I'm seeing two people coming together being supportive of the other and truly embracing who the other person is. You know, in a world in which there's so much like superficial energy going on, and um, a lot of people may even be shallow, it seems like you guys are truly seeing each other's hearts, and your future spouse will see you, and I'm hearing see your worth immediately. It's not even going to be a question. They see the gem that you are, they see the incredible soul that you are. And this card of know your worth is, for me, really embodying that both of you guys see the worth in the other, and you see how beautiful this union is. Wow, I feel like we also got quite a lot coming through regarding your relationship. It wasn't just about why they will fall in love with you, but it was also about how beautiful your dynamic is, how beautiful your energies are together. I love this energy. It is very, very beautiful. My dear pal one, this is all I have for you guys for today. Now, if you would like to claim this energy for yourself, let's go with a rainbow emoji. Drop a rainbow emoji in the comment section below if you would like to claim this energy for yourself. As always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal one, take care, my dear. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what do you need to know regarding the question, why will your future spouse fall in love with you? Let's start straight away, my dear. First of all, I would like to get you guys some tarot cards. So let's see. For my beautiful pile 2, why will your future spouse fall in love with you? What do you need to know? All right. The first card we have is the Seven of Wands. We have the King of Swords. The Queen of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and let's get you guys one last card. All right, let me make sure you can see all the cards. Okay. All right, at the back of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. So, my dear pile 2, why will your future spouse fall in love with you? The first thing I would like to say, and this was such a strong message that I got coming through while I was shuffling. And I really would like to start with this because it's pretty strong. So my dear, the message I received was, the first thing I'm seeing, your future spouse will fall in love with you, or one reason is, well, let's first of all talk about your beauty. Because your future spouse, they see it, and I'm hearing they are so mesmerized by your beauty. They're so captivated by your energy, by how incredibly, I'm hearing, elegant you are. So there is definitely a physical attraction coming through here that we need to talk about. Your future spouse, they will definitely feel very attracted towards you from, honestly, from like the first sight is what I'm seeing. You could literally be your future spouse's type, or maybe they have never ever seen someone like you before, someone that I'm hearing is so. I heard gorgeous. Oh, that's sweet. That's very sweet. Yeah, your future spouse definitely sees you as someone who's incredibly gorgeous, beautiful, handsome. Of course, take it how it resonates, right? Depending on your situation, but that's what I'm seeing. And what I find very interesting, my dear pal, too, as well, is there is a like there is an energy coming through here which is all about, I'm hearing protection. So I want to say that your future spouse is going to be pretty protective over you very fast. So maybe it's their instinct, maybe they are, of course, take it how it resonates, but for some of you guys, maybe they are, for example, very masculine in their energy. And I'm not talking here gender wise, it's just energy. And it could be the case that this masculine energy that they have is one that you bring out more so than usual because of your feminine energy, and it's just so compatible. And in this masculine energy that you bring out, they also have this need to protect, to provide this kind of energy, you know. And I do see that they are feeling very protective over you, and not like in a unhealthy way. That's not what I mean, like possessive or some stuff like that. No, this is just um being protective over someone that you genuinely care about and you respect, you know. You genuinely don't want them to be harmed in any way. So I mean, of course, you know, when you care about someone, I mean, just think about yourself, right? When you love someone, you want to make sure that they're safe. It's this kind of energy, so you may see that from them. And I actually feel like you're gonna find this very sweet because these are little ways in which your future spouse is going to show you that they care, that they are invested in you and they're invested in this relationship. And this is also, by the way, a love language of theirs, you know, being or making sure, excuse me, making sure that the people they care about are taken care of, are safe, and stuff like that. This is how they also express their love. Another thing, my dear pal, too, I'm seeing here regarding the question why they will fall in love with you is I truly feel like, my dear pal, too, you are very hardworking people. You are someone who is doing their best regarding, you know, creating the kind of life you want for yourself. And your future spouse sees it. They may even hear about it, but they will also see it firsthand that you're someone who is very determined, someone who puts a lot of energy and time into the things that are important to you, into building the things that you want for yourself. And I can't even express enough how much respect your future spouse has for you and has for your craft, or the things that you're putting your energy into. I'm hearing they see you, they see how much you, I'm hearing how incredibly talented you are, how much potential you have, and I even hear that they feel very fortunate to be able to witness it. So, for some of you guys, if you are working on something for yourself, such as your career, your business, or something you want to create a business, I'm even hearing like a hobby for some reason, your future spouse, they are, yeah, I'm hearing they admire you. And this is like so obvious in here. Your future spouse has a lot of admiration for you, and they see the incredible person that you are, and they have a lot of love for that. They have a lot of love for you. Honestly, it's not going to take your future spouse long to fall in love with you. As I said, from the very first beginning, there could already be a spark between you guys. Of course, we have this element of physical attraction, which, by the way, it's definitely very passionate. So I feel like both of you guys are gonna be hey, maybe for some you're gonna make it very, okay, I wanted to say you're gonna make it very obvious, but no, I don't feel like it is that. I just feel like it's gonna be very difficult for you guys to hide the attraction from each other, you know, because it's just so obvious. But definitely there could be a lot of fire between you guys, if you understand what I mean. Like the chemistry, it's definitely very compatible. And also when it comes to the more bedroom kind of stuff, I feel like you guys are very compatible there as well. I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, as you can see, passion is definitely very vivid in your guys' connection from the beginning, and it's gonna bring you guys even closer together. Another thing, my dear pal, too, I would like to say regarding why your future spouse will feel so attracted towards you, while they will fall in love with you, is that, okay, this is a very interesting message. I'm hearing that you guys will be each other's peace. So, for some reason, all right, the message that I'm receiving is it's kind of like both of you guys know exactly how to nurture the other, or you may know exactly what the other person needs in certain situations, and it is truly an equal kind of energy. I mean, just look at the king and the queen of like swords and wands. It looks like they are literally sitting right next to each other, right? And the illustration also looks very similar. They're both like on their throne, and the throne also looks a little bit different. Excuse me, a little bit, a little bit the same in comparison to the Queen of Pentacles. You know, like the even like the whole vibe is a little bit different. But with these two, it's pretty similar. And it just seems like even though this is the King of Swords and this is the Queen of Wands, even though they are in two different energy, like element wise, still it seems like they are belonging together. And this is also what I see for you guys. One of you could be more so in your creative energy, and the other could also be in the, I'm hearing, logical, practical energy. But both of you guys know exactly what the other may need, you know, at times in which maybe something is not going very smoothly. And once again, this is all about equal give and take. You're not entering this relationship because you have to be someone's therapist. Absolutely not. This is both of you guys caring about each other, loving each other. And of course, when you love the other person, you want to create a harmonious environment for both of you, right? And your relationship. And this is exactly what I'm seeing you doing. It's kind of like both of you guys know, um, even like telepathically, almost what the other may need at times. And this is very sweet because it's kind of like you guys don't have to actively communicate to get the other person or understand the other person in their state of being, you know. Well, this is a very intimate relationship, and when I say that, I mean like on a soul level. It's kind of like you guys do not only see each other like physically, but you see each other's energies, you see each other's souls, and honestly, I want to say that it almost feels like on a soul level you guys are connected. Wow, so this is not just about like how they will fall in love with you, but this is a very significant connection which will bring you guys together. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, pal, too. Very intense. Very intense reading. Let's see. Let's get you guys an oracle card as well regarding the question. Why will your future spouse fall in love with? Look at that. Yeah. Full moon in Libra, find a balance. Exactly what I'm saying, right? you guys create a harmonious space for each other and for yourselves. And even though you guys are coming through with different energies, you know, one is the divine feminine, the other is the divine masculine, and once again, it has nothing to do with your gender, but all about energy. I truly feel like you guys know how to balance each other out, and maybe that's also what I was referring to with the, you know exactly what the other person needs. It was kind of like balancing each other out is gonna be very easy for you guys. Even if one person, for example, is coming through with fire, the other person is coming through with water, air, whatever, you know exactly how to balance each other's energies out. And it's not only that, but it's even an expansion of yourself, you know. It's not only about balancing, but it's also about expanding the experiences you have within yourself, getting in touch with different sides of you that you may have never experienced before. And it almost feels like you're gonna self discover yourself also in ways you have never done before. This relationship brings a lot of potential to not only your own life but to each other's lives, is what I'm hearing. Wow, this was an incredible reading. I love this energy, and I can definitely see why you guys are coming together and why they will fall in love with you. I truly feel like not you and not them, none of you will have ever met someone like the other person before, or may have never had this kind of connection before. It is truly something very special. If I had to give this reading a keyword, I would say special. This is a very special, and I'm even hearing sacred relationship that you guys have, and your future spouse is going to be aware of it, and of course they will fall in love with you, and they will fall in love with you guys' relationship. My dear pal 2, this is all I have for you guys for today. Now, if you would like to claim this energy for yourself, let's go with a pink flower emoji. Drop a pink flower emoji in the comment section below if you would like to claim this energy for yourself. And as always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 2, take care, my dear. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see. Why will your future spouse fall in love with you? What do you need to know, my dear? Now let's start straight away. First of all, I would like to start with some tarot cards for you guys. So let's see for my beautiful pile 3. Why will your future spouse fall in love with you? Too many cards. Why will they fall in love with my beautiful pal 3? The first card we have is the Page of Cups. Ooh, we have the Six of Swords. The Justice card. The Hierophant. The Ace of Cups. The Eight of Swords. Ooh, too many. One second. A lot of cards fell. For my dear pal 3, the Eight of Wands, and we have the Oh my goodness, Six of Pentacles, but 1 second, the cards fell on the floor. At the back of the deck, my dear pile 3, we have the Eight of Pentacles. All right, okay, so for my beautiful pile 3, why will your future spouse fall in love with you? What do you need to know, my dear? The first thing I would like to say here, and this was a message that came to me very, very strongly. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is actually going to be love at first sight from there. And of course, take it how it resonates, because I know some people may not believe in it, others do. This was a message that I received, so of course I have to share it with you guys. But yeah, the first thing regarding the question when they will fall in love with you is they will just fall in love with you. You know, they will see you and it will be love at first sight. It's, you know, love at first sight is truly something very, very magical. People who believe in it, there is almost like this. I'm hearing this incredible moment that's attached to it. You know, people who don't believe in it may say that it's just based on physical attraction, so you will have to see for yourself whether this resonates with you or not, but this is what I'm seeing. I truly feel like your future spouse is gonna be very captivated by you. And this is truly connected to the first meeting. So I feel like your future spouse, when they first meet you, they will not expect meeting someone romantically, like at all. Maybe it is connected to the circumstance, but I truly feel like they are not thinking about it, you know? And it's kind of like you appear and you're just like such a big surprise entering their life. And I'm hearing they will fall head over the heels for you. Oh, that's sweet. I also want to say that when it comes to your future spouse's energy, it is coming through as very gentle. Another reason as for why your future spouse will fall in love with you is I see you guys connecting, and this is on a, okay, this is very interesting, on a inner child level. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. I truly feel like, my dear pal 3, this relationship, you guys being together, it's gonna be very nurturing for you guys' inner child. So maybe your future spouse is someone who encourages a lot of inner child work, or um, for example, maybe there is something they like to do which goes back to their childhood. You know, this person is not scared of being silly at times, or maybe doing certain things such as watching their old childhood cartoons, or you know, a lot of different things. Maybe it's more so about an activity that they used to do when they were children, but I truly feel like they will encourage this in you as well, and you guys may actually connect on that level very deeply, especially for those of you guys who may feel like there is some kind of disconnect between you and your inner child. Your future spouse will definitely be very supportive of reconnecting you to your inner child. And of course, it's something you will have to do on yourself, by yourself. But sometimes we come across people who are great on our journey, right? Like on our like process, they're so supportive, and I feel like your future spouse is truly going to give you the feeling of not being judged, and that's also something they will see in you. You guys are not judging each other, and this is something they will love about you as well, that in your connection you can show up as silly as you want, as funny as you want. You never have to fear that the other person may find it weird or anything. I truly feel like in your connection, you can be as weird as you want, and the other person will love you for that. You know, it's kind of like you guys have your own space. and you can show yourself in ways that maybe you cannot with other people, because maybe other people are not that accepting of certain things regarding you, and it's kind of like you can't really show your whole self. But with your future spouse, you can show all of you, and it's something that is going to connect you guys even more. And truly, there is nothing more beautiful than to connect with your inner child and to have a partner that not only supports it, but together you can guys experience it. This is very sweet. There is definitely a gentleness regarding your connection here. I also feel like, my dear pile 3, and this may go hand in hand with the inner child message, but when it comes to your guys' relationship, you are not too strict. You guys, you're gonna be playful. You guys are gonna be doing so much fun together. Sometimes when we become an adult, over the years and all the responsibilities that comes with that, we may forget how important it is to also connect with our like lighter side and our playful side. Of course, sometimes the circumstance just doesn't make it happen for us, right? So for example, if you have a partner who is very serious, who doesn't really understand anything about like why should anyone be playful, it's just silly, it is childish, it is not something that should be a part of you when you become an adult and stuff like that. I mean, of course, there is not going to be a space in which you can maybe experience this with a significant other. But in this relationship, I truly feel like you guys are creating such a beautiful space in which, like, even if throughout the day you guys are so serious, doing your thing, working and being a part of society and all that, when you guys come together in your own space, you can be childlike, you can be playful, you can just have fun, and that's a beautiful dynamic in your guys' energy and relationship. And I truly feel like this is something that your future spouse will fall in love with so, so much, because I'm hearing what we have is something special. What we have is something that not everyone has, and they are so, so grateful for you, my dear pal 3. This is something I truly feel like I need to emphasize. Your future spouse is so grateful for having you. And I feel like it is not only them, but you will also be so grateful to have them in your life. Another thing, my dear, I'm seeing is that you will be very supportive each other when it comes to tough times as well. Of course, life is all about duality. Sometimes we will go through good periods in life, sometimes we will go through challenges. But what's important is that you have a partner who's gonna be there with you, right? And I truly feel like when it comes to this relationship, you guys are there for each other. You guys are a team, you are a partnership. No matter whether you're experiencing storms or you're experiencing beautiful sunshine, you are there for each other, and you bring each other a lot of support and a lot of, I'm hearing, even um, strength. Wow, that's incredible. And this is another thing that your future spouse is going to love about you and about your guys' connection. It's truly something that I'm hearing, it's so real. It is such a real connection. It is based on love, and it shows how strong love can be. It also shows how beautiful love can be. Because we can never control what happens 100% around us, right? But we can control how we respond to it. And I truly feel like you and your future spouse are going to respond together in a very supportive way when it comes to one of you guys going through some kind of difficulties. You will hold each other's hand and you will be there. Wow, this is like such a strong connection. I'm hearing nothing can break this apart. Your foundation is so secure. You guys are so deeply connected. I also feel like, my dear pal 3, this could actually be such an inspiring relationship for other people as well. Yeah, I'm hearing your future spouse will fall in love with you very, very quickly. Yeah, we got this. Yeah. Another thing, my dear pal 3, I'm receiving regarding the question why your future spouse will fall in love with you is you are a very fair person, you are a very kind person, and they will witness it. And your future spouse will fall in love with your fair heart, with your kind spirit, with this incredible sense that you have for justice. And this is something they respect a lot. You are someone who's gonna stand up for what's right, and they have a lot of admiration for that. I'm hearing integrity. I truly feel like your future spouse is going to be pretty serious about this connection from the beginning. Like they will see you as their potential spouse, and it will be pretty clear to them that with you, what they want is a serious connection, you know? They're also going to fall in love with your generosity, I'm hearing. You are someone who wants to help. It could go hand in hand with this element of justice I was talking about, but yeah, because of this kindness that you have, you know, it shows itself through your fairness, but also through your incredible need to help, especially those who may not be as fortunate as you are or may go through some difficult times. You're someone who wants to help, whether it's people in your inner circle or in your community or even outside of it, you know. In a way, you will find a way to help, whether it's through your energy, your time, your finances, but even just a compliment or a nice, hopeful gesture. But you can really bring a lot of hope out of people, and they are so in love with that. You're also very hardworking, by the way. This is what they see, and they respect this as well. But let's see, for my beautiful pal 3, I would also like to get you guys an oracle card. So let's see, for my beautiful pal 3, why will your future spouse fall in love with you? Too many? One? Okay. Wow, we have trust the universe. What a card. This is one of the most beautiful cards. Like this energies. Wow. With trust the universe being here, my dear. Okay, this is a very interesting message. I feel like your future spouse actually prayed for someone like you, or they may have prayed to the universe, to God, to the energies, whatever it is that resonates with them. But they have wished upon the stars, I'm hearing, wow, for you. And you are the manifestation of who it is that they wanted to have by their side, and they will recognize you. And maybe that's also okay. If you remember, I talked about the fact that there's gonna be love at first sight for them. I truly feel like it could almost be like recognition at first sight. They're gonna also see you as this manifestation that they have prayed for this person that is compatible with them, for this person that's also looking for love in a world in which people are just trying to get whatever they can from each other without any respect for their feelings. You know, they're just there for their own intentions. um this is true love, you know, in a world where people would do anything for their own gain. This is true love from both of you guys. I truly feel like you are the one for each other, and your future spouse, they prayed for you, and they had trust, you know, in the universe, in God, in their spirit guides, that they will lead their person to them, and this person is you. I also feel like, my dear pal 3, there is a lot of trust between you guys, between you and your future spouse, which is also incredible. A lot of trust and support. Yeah, and they will see you as this person that they wanted to manifest, and it's almost like they fell in love with you even before you actually came into their life. This is very sweet. This person, my dear pal 3, is someone like your future spouse, is someone who has a love to give. A person who's living from their heart space. My beautiful pal 3, this is all I have for you guys for today. As always, if you haven't, oh, by the way, first, if you would like to claim this energy, let's go with a moon emoji. Drop a moon emoji in the comment section below if you would like to claim this energy for yourself. Now, if you haven't, I also invite you to like and subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 3, take care, my dear.